What's up, everyone? It's your boy Leo. Before I begin, as always, gotta say thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's my first time going live on YouTube. Um, so I hope everyone's enjoying this weekend, this beautiful weekend. Uh, just got through going for a walk around my apartment. Just doing a lot of thinking, and one of the things I'm grateful, is like being born and raised in Texas. I love my state of Texas. You know, uh, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Not being disrespectful. Just I just feel Texas could be independent, be on their own. And but now I just want to sit here, just chat a little bit, vent with y'all a little bit, and talk about health a little bit. And as I get older, I like, it's in my back of my mind, like, man, like having a heart attack, stroke, liver disease, diabetes. It's just those things stay in the back of my mind. Especially when I work in the ER. I see a lot of that, and I'm not sure how this works, but let me check this out. Got it. Let's see here. But yeah, and it's very important. You take care of your health, take care of our health. You know, and 'cause you never know when we're gonna leave this earth. And plus, you don't want to suffer. Like say for example, you have like cirrhosis of the liver. I mean that causes a lot of suffering. I've seen people with that. Ascites. Fluid in your stomach, liver failure. Man, people are like miserable. My dad died of that cirrhosis of the liver. He man, thinking about it, thinking about him. His last days. He really suffered. And not only that, you lose your mind with it. And but here we go. But Chris Barkhouse, what's up, man? Chris Molina, what's up, brother? Fish Stick, what's up? But like I said, I'm just here venting, checking out this. Damn, you eat rocks for breakfast? Damn. Um, Lay Diaz, what's up? Let's see what else. Dumb characters from Spy Kids. I gotta check that out. Um, Shit, man, I've been gaining a lot of weight lately. Uh, well, here the last couple of weeks, I've been trying to lose weight also, man. But I get it. I'm addicted to cokes, sodas. You know, I need to try to get off of that. And I eat bacon hair for breakfast. That's why your hair is gone. Shit. Yeah, it is gone. It's been gone since I was 26. Who are you? Why are you on Earth? I'm not sure, but I'm here. But anyways, no, taking care of your health, is so important. I experienced that Well, I had a rude awakening when I experienced H. pylori. That changed my life a lot. You know, now I'm thinking about my health a little bit more. I try to, and like that was a dark moment in my life. Experiencing H. pylori. Chris Molina, man, yeah, H. pylori does sucks, brother. I've been doing good. Ever since my H. pylori case, like I was also dealing with the death of my dad. I was also depressed, and I had lost everything. And that's been like 3.5 years ago. Like I said, I lost my truck, car. Pardon me, I just fell into debt bad. And I'm just now getting on my feet. Financially. I'm good mentally, but now I mean, it just took forever to get myself out of the hole. And so now, like, the only thing like I'm battling with, is like career. Like, I should have finished school, and now like everything is so expensive now. Like I work as an emergency room tech, at the hospital. We don't get paid good. And I'm trying to support my family. And lately, I've been trying to study a lot about like computer networking, going into IT, to make a little bit better money. So, and but everything's good now. I'm good mentally. Like every day I wake up, man, I feel great, knowing that I'm not suffering no more. I get to take care of my family, and you know, but yeah, and that's about it. And but let's see what else. Also too, like working in the emergency room too. Like you see like crazy things in the ER. A through Z, people suffering, some knuckleheads coming through, people taking pain meds. But I try to treat everybody the same. Treat everybody with compassion, man. 'Cause you never know what they're going through. You never know what's anybody going through. Everybody has a story. You know, and I can tell you some crazy things in the ER. I've seen in the ER. And one thing I do, like, I don't know how to put this, respect is like you never know when we're gonna leave this earth. And a lot of people have different opinions on that. But when you leave this earth, where are you headed to? What do you think happens after you leave this earth? And that that crosses my mind a lot. Every time I work in the ER. But yeah, if anybody have any questions about H. pylori, this is why I'm going here live, trying to answer them. So yeah. You've been trolled. Sorry for your dad. Thanks, brother. You know, Life goes on, man, but it's hard. And, yeah. But I know, like, for H. pylori, I always stress the bland diet. You got to be consistent. A lot of people I notice, like, when they feel like they're healing, or they feel like they're healed, uh, they want to go back to their old ways. And that's not how it goes. For almost a year, I stuck with a strict bland diet. You gotta be consistent with it. In order to heal. And the healing process, everyone's different. You could take up to 6 months, 9 months up to a year. It just depends, how consistent with you. It depends how consistent you are with your diet. And Chris Molina, I got diagnosed with H. pylori Wednesday, bro. They got me on a PPI and 2 antibiotics. And man, Chris, like, I don't like to mention this to everybody, because you always want to do what your doctor tells you to. And I remember when I first got diagnosed, I was the doctor had prescribed me a PPI, you know, and I didn't. I mean, I just felt like it was doing me more harm than good. So I took it like for a few days, and I stopped. And I never did mess with those pills again, man, with any PPIs again, because first of all, a PPI, it lowers it blocks the production of your stomach acids, which is very necessary for your stomach, and also, your stomach's inflamed as it is, so you're not getting all the nutrition. So when you add a PPI to you know, add a PPI along with it, you're not able to break down any foods, and that's why a lot of people feel weak, like they feel that like sudden death, like they're gonna die. That's why I stop. That's why I stopped using this PPI, and I just like stuck with a strict bland diet, And like I said, it worked for me. I recovered from H. pylori, but it wasn't easy. But for those first 6 months, man, I didn't eat nothing. I just stuck with the same foods, being consistent with the same foods. I didn't change my diet. Chick in the mornings, an egg, baked potato. For snack, I would sip on some bone broth. At lunch, baked chicken with rice, slices of avocado and toast bread. And then 2 hours later, I would snack on some watermelon, which that helped me a lot. I tell people to try watermelon. That helps a lot. And for dinner, ground lean ground turkey ground meat, lean boiled, and again with white rice, slices of avocado and the toast bread, and that's all I would eat every single day, being consistent at it. And I was too scared to eat anything else. But after I recovered, I learned that bland diet, is key to healing during the process. Chris Molina, did you take any probiotics after I finished treatment? The only probiotics I took was plain Greek yogurt and kefir milk. That's a good source of probiotics. That's the only thing I took. And people always ask me, did I take any supplements? And now I didn't take any supplements. I didn't know anything about supplements at the time. Because at the time when I had it, when I got H. pylori, or when my symptoms began, I wasn't into like the internet, or I didn't have social media, or I wasn't even into YouTube, so I didn't like look up anything, like I was lost at the time. I didn't know how to go about this. All I knew from like back in the day when I started working as an emergency room tech, a lot of the doctors would always push for nutrition. Nowadays you don't hardly hear that. Doctors pushing for nutrition. So that's why I stuck, with the bland diet. But yeah, the only probiotics I took was just plain Greek yogurt and kefir milk. And I do believe like papaya, apples, watermelon, that does have like high in vitamin C. That also helps a lot, with your immune system and your body for helping recover, So you might want to try that too, man. Like in the mornings and before you go to bed. So, and also I tried like a few times raw cabbage juice. That seemed to help a little bit too, with my nausea, with the pain a little bit. But I didn't drink it every day because like too much cabbage that causes gas. That's what also I learned too. Like if you eat, say like broccoli, if you eat too much cabbage, it causes a lot of gas, which in turn, it's gonna like upset your stomach. So that's why I tell people just to limit yourself on vegetables, so you won't cause too much gas. But yeah, and but anybody from Texas? You been trolling, stay strong, my brother. Appreciate it, man. You're the same. So that's good, man. But yeah, too. Also, like I'm trying to, I think that, on my YouTube channel, I think I've talked about much as I can about H. pylori. You know, it's really not much to it. The treatment is just trying to be strong, consistent, disciplined, for the treatment, and like it's a simple treatment, but it takes a lot to be consistent with it. It takes a lot to be dedicated, to try to get over that. I'm not sure how to put it, but it takes a lot, But yeah, I'm trying to come up with well, I was also wanted to ask people, what else could I talk about on my channel? Like I said, I'm not very good at talking in front of people, but it's pretty interesting meeting people from all over the world. That's another thing too with my channel. I met a lot of good people from around the world, man. Of course, here in the United States, people from Macedonia, India, Egypt, and where else? From Europe, all over, Croatia, Romania. Like I said, I just met a lot of good people from everywhere, So, Chris Molina, yeah, bro. Yeah, you can message me anytime. I'm sure you got my Facebook, or I also have a page, Chris. It's called "The Journey to Healing" on my Facebook. I have that too on my Facebook too. But yeah, you can message me anytime. Just send me a comment, and I'll get back with you, man. So we can go from there and help you out. So, but yeah, I guess I better get back and like I said, Chris, man, just leave me a comment. We'll go from there. I'll try to help you out. Like I said, I just wanted to just try this out for a little bit and go from there. So, all right, guys, see y'all next time, and y'all take care and have a good night.